Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel, and today in this video we are going to look at the pagination feature of Livewire. Laravel by default has a very strong pagination API which basically allows you to query the database with paginations pretty easily and also render the pagination data quite easily. However, in this video we will see what advantages we get with Livewire's pagination. So what I have done is on my browser, if you see, this is the customer that I'm printing. I'll show you the blade file quickly. So I have a okay, first the component. So I'm passing customers as a data to the view. Okay, and I'm doing a customer paginate over here with only one because I have about 4 or 5 records in my database. And do note that when your component has pagination, it needs this trait. Okay, it gives us some basic functionalities. Let me quickly show you that. It has handles pagination, and then in that you will have certain functionalities like query string handles pagination, get page, previous page, next page, and all those things which we are going to use. For example, this one we are definitely going to use. Okay, so with that, let's close these two files. What we understand is if we use pagination inside our Livewire component, then we need to use these trait. Fair enough. Let's go back to this render part. So I'm passing customers, which is a paginated object, and hence I was able to do a for each loop in here and directly print out the name of the customer inside a list, which basically resulted in this. Now, as I said, I have only 5 records, so I'm just printing out one. Okay, and it basically works. So if you see, the query string is changing. I can go to 1, right? I will go to 5, 2, and everything is as expected. I also get the links functionality, which is part of Laravel's basic feature sets, so no problem in rendering them as well. Now I'm using Bootstrap, so the UI is a little clunky, but you can kind of change it. That's not the point over here. Now, I have commented certain things. You must have seen that, and we will go over them one by one. So the first thing is a reset function. Basically, if I have a method over here, and if I have a button like this, where we have wire click, and we are telling that on click of this button, call this method. So if I hit refresh, I see a button over here. I'm on page 4. If I click reset, it takes me to page 1, and it will continue to do so whenever you want it. So if you have some stuff like you have a search field and you want that when the customer searches for something, the current pagination should go away, right? So those are places where you can easily do that. So your form submit for the search form basically first does a this reset page. And how are we getting it? This is part of the trait, if you remember. So I'll go to with pagination, handle pagination, and in here somewhere we had this reset page. So this basically sets the page to 1, correct? All right. Moving along, we also have the ability to set the pagination to a specific page. So for example, although I can go directly to 5, 3, 2, 4, anywhere as I want, because I have the ability to click on those links. But if you want to programmatically take the user to some page, right, you can do that as well. For that, let's just say I have a public property called page number. This is a method which sets the page to the current page number, and I have a field, an input field, where I will take the page number value and on click, I'll call the go page method, which is this. And let's see what happens. So if I refresh, I'm over here. Let's say I'm on page number 5. I click on 2, go, and I'm on page 2 because that's John Doe. 1 is Amitav Roy, 1, 2, 3. Correct? If I go to 5 directly, I see reset customer. 4 is last customer. I go to 5 again. I see reset customer. So this is how programmatically I can take the user to any page. Now, you must have seen that for some reason, even if my current page here is 2, this input field is not changing. Now, how can we do that? There is a data change happening in the pagination, and Livewire is smart enough to tell us that there is a method which you can use to know when the page has updated, rather the pagination has updated, and what is the current pagination page number. And that basically takes us to this last method over here, which I had commented. It's updated page. Now, obviously, this is like a hook which we are getting. Whenever the pagination page changes, this particular method will be called, and if you are doing something over there, it will get triggered, right? So what I'm doing over here is this page number, which is basically binded to this input field, is getting changed. So when this changes, the input value will change as well. So if I refresh now, I'm on page 2. If I do page 3, can you see? It updated itself. 5, fair enough. If I do 2, go, I'm on page 2. I click on 5. Both those places are changing. So this is the beauty of using the hooks for our advantage. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's what I wanted to cover in this video of Livewire and pagination. If you like this video, then do click on the thumbs up icon. And yes, I have one more request. I can see that more than 90% of my users, or rather almost 90% of my users, are non-subscribers. Now that is really a good thing because a lot of users are finding my content appealing, they're searching for it and they're coming, but they are not subscribing. And hence, I would request you to hit the subscribe button so that it helps me reach a lot more people. So thanks for watching. Bye.